close like a beast? I close like a beast. I present like a beast. I sell like a beast. I pitch like a beast. I market myself like a beast. I do everything like a beast. Do you? Go to dominatelikeabeast.com and you will. Welcome to Tom Talk, everybody. I'm Tom Ricciuti. I'm a sales coach. I am author of the book Quicksand, which is negativity and how you get out of that negativity trap. Products.tomricciuti.com. This is a little book, big, giant message that you need. So it's a quick, easy read with a lot of great info. Go get it. I am bringing you the tools you need every week here on Tom Talk that you need to go dominate your market. I want you to quit competing. I want you to dominate. That's one of the reasons I do this show. The other reason is to get your head right. Get your head right so we can get you to a whole nother level. Successful people want other people to become successful. The more successful people we have running around out there, the better everybody's lives get. And that's what I do for you every week here on Tom Talk. Big shout out to ITT Tech. Here in Youngstown, Ohio, that's where I film this. The staff here at ITT Tech is unbelievably professional. They're cool. They're friendly. So wherever you are, no matter where you're watching this from, there's an ITT Technical Institute near you. Go and just introduce yourself. Say, hey, I just want to meet you. Tom just raves about you. ITT-tech.edu. You got to go there. They do so much for local businesses. Most people don't know everything they have to offer. So make sure you visit your local ITT Technical Institute. Get involved with them. I am so glad that I did. That it has really helped me with everything that I do, not just with this show, but the relationships I've built. Big shout out to ITT. Thank you guys so much for letting me use your facilities to do this show and get this to the viewership to help them dominate a market. Now, today on Tom Talk, we're going to talk about a commercial. Everybody that watches this is in sales. I don't care what your title is, but you're in sales. Now, I hear too many salespeople. I work with salespeople in appointment setters, solopreneurs, small business owners, corporate giants. I work with everybody in sales. How do we increase your sales? How do we get it kicking at a higher level? That's what I do. That's what I get brought in for. It's what I get hired for. But if I hear one more person that's in sales give me a commercial, like they give their prospects a commercial, I think I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to go crazy. I'm going to be running around with one of those jackets that tie in the back, bouncing off the walls. It's crazy how many of you out there you're giving a commercial to your prospect, especially you guys on the phone, you guys and gals. If you're trying to set appointments, you're on the phone all day, trying to get somebody interested in meeting with you. You say, hey, this is so-and-so. And we're the best at this, and we're the number one this, and nobody has the resources we do, and we're the greatest of all. Oh my God. Do you see why that doesn't work? When you call me, I don't want to hear your commercial. Don't give me your commercial. Tell me who you are, who you're with, and what you have quickly. And you better be able to explain that clearly and quickly so I don't have a doubt in my mind, and it better not sound like everybody else's pitch. That's how you're going to get my attention. So you need to stop making a commercial when you're calling people. Because then the next step, what happens is you get lucky once in a while and you get a meeting, and what happens? You go in there and you repeat the commercial. This is why you're losing deals. This is why price comes up a lot, because you're not building the value quickly. So you got to stop giving people your commercial and make it about you. Now, a great example of this, years ago when I was coming up through the ranks, it happened to me. And when it happens, when something happens to you over and over again, you start to take a look at it if you're half serious about what you're doing. You're thinking, okay, why am I'm beating my head against this wall, and the only thing I'm getting out of it is a big headache. The wall's still there, but my head's caving in. So I must be doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? Because as you know, because you're successful too, you take responsibility for what you're screwing up. Just take responsibility. Quit blaming the world. Nobody wants to hear it anyway, so I can do you any good. Take responsibility. So I'm in a client's office. I have the meeting. I got one of those lucky times I got the meeting. And I sit down. I said, Mr. So-and-so, I'm Tom. I'm a sales coach, and I would like to help you drive sales. I've done this, I've done that. I'm the greatest in the world, and I'm giving him his commercial, and I'm watching his eyes glaze over. And he stops me halfway through and says, look, stop. You're killing me here. You're telling me everything that every one of your competitors have told me. You all sound the same. Nobody's different. You're not giving me something unique. Thanks for coming in. Not interested. Now, you've probably been there. If you have been in sales for more than a couple of days, you have been on the receiving end of that kick to the stomach. You know, it doesn't feel good. You know, so and then I'd go, here's the problem, I'd go to the next prospect, do the same damn thing. What's wrong with me? So how do I fix this? So I had to find out the answer. I had to find out because I knew, I'm going to all these meetings, I have something somebody wants, but I don't know how to sell it to them. And I needed to know why. And it finally occurred to me through somebody else that told me, hey, you sound like everybody else because you're giving a commercial. Make it about you. So I whittled it down, say, hey, this is Tom. I'm with TR Sales Training, and I'm a sales coach that inspires people to greatness. I'd love 10 minutes of your time to show you how I can do it for your company. Now that was the turning point for me. That 5-second pitch changed everything for me. And the only time I can't get a meeting is when I forget to use those, when I get lazy in my pitch. So quit giving the commercial. It's killing you. It's boring the prospect like crazy because when you get going on a commercial, what do you talk about? You talk about yourself. The prospect wants to talk about his or her problem. And are you the solution to that problem? That's all they care about. So if you're getting the price problem, that price issue, oh, well, you're more expensive, your competition's lower, you know, why would I pay you more? If you're getting that over and over and over again, it's because you're giving a commercial to people and you're not making it about that client and what their problem is, letting them know you know what the problem is, and positioning yourself as the solution. So, how do we fix this? You've got to use open-ended and close-ended questions to get the information you need. So first, it's a 5-second pitch. Hey, it's Tom from TR Sales Training, and I inspire salespeople and business owners to greatness. I got 10 minutes. You think that your people are doing everything they can? Are they inspired to do better? Or are they just coming around to work every day just because they're getting a paycheck at the end of the week? You know, you've got to ask a question at some point quickly to keep their attention. You know, then they'll start talking to you now because you sound different and you're making it about them. They want to talk about their business and their problems anyway. So if you're getting hung up all the time or you're getting hung up on all the time, that's why. That's exactly why. So stop. You've got to stop shoving your features and benefits down somebody's throat and wondering why they don't want to talk to you and they don't want to meet with you. Because what happens? You get a couple of no's there and you just go hide under a rock. Well, I'm not going to call anymore. I'm going to find something else to do. I'm going to go play on Facebook. I'm going to go run to the bank. I'm going to go do everything else than what I should be doing, which is making the next call. But if you're making all these calls and you're not prepared on what to say and you don't have a good pitch, yeah, you're just going to keep running into brick walls. You got to have a great pitch and then start asking some questions to get to know them a little bit. Let them know that you are interested in them. You got to make it about them, not you. So, give them something during this conversation to say no to. That's key when you're asking open-ended and closed-ended questions. Especially when you're getting closer to the price, you're getting closer to that part of the discussion. If what you sell has options to it, make sure one of them they can say no to. Because what you're doing is you're getting them to mentally make a checklist. They're doing the process of elimination in their head. You're just helping that happen. So as you're talking to them and you're getting the answers to the questions you're asking, you'll know which proposition to put in front of them that they say no to. Because once they say no to it, now you got it down to one or two more choices. But let them decide. You just set it up on the platter for them. Ask more questions. This will keep you from falling into the trap of making a commercial. It's just that important. Right. Now, you need to sell the prospect the way the prospect buys. That's the whole key to this. So you got to have a great 5-minute pitch. If you need help with that, get in contact with me. Then you need to know which engaging question to ask. There again, get in touch with me. This is what I do for people and companies. Then, as you're talking to them, whether you're on the phone or in person, it doesn't matter. Then you've got to ask a few more questions to get them going so you can get some information to know where to go, what road to go down, where's their pain point, where is their problem. Because they're not going to buy anything unless it solves a problem. Period. The end. That's the only reason people buy anyway. And you know that from watching earlier episodes of Tom Talk. I cover that all the time. People only buy for one reason, to solve a problem. So you need to quit shoving your features and benefits down their throat and start asking them questions. How else are you going to build a connection? How else are you going to build trust? Remember, Dr. Murabian at UCLA years ago did a study. Look it up. Because he said people are only going to believe 7% of what you tell them. That leaves 93% that they're just going to disbelieve you. Wow, that's pretty heavy. So if that being true and proven, why would you tell somebody all your features and benefits and shove it down their throat when they're only going to believe 7% of what you tell them anyway? They want to talk about themselves. You've got to sell them the way they buy. And the only way to do that is to find out how they buy. Asking questions, let them tell you. So quit giving a commercial, whether you're in the pitch part of the process or you're in the presentation part. Maybe you're in the close. Don't go back to a commercial on what you think makes you great, because it takes you away from that client, takes your focus off of that prospect. It's that solution that you need to position yourself as, we're the only solution. Then you won't be dealing with the price issue as much. So that's the takeaway. Sell how they buy. So number one, get attention from them. Great pitch. In your presentation, ask more questions instead of presenting to them all the time. Get their input, get their questions. Talk about them and their business and their goals. That's where the problems will start to surface. And then 3, close them. Close the deal. Now, that's a different show for closing. But that's basically the 3 steps that you want to make sure you're doing. And if you get good at those 3, fantastic. Now, that's going to do it for this episode of Tom Talk. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you like what you've heard and you want to get material that will help you dominate your market, dominate your thinking, getting you to take action like a beast, if you want products that will help you at a very fair price, go to products.tomricciuti.com. You'll find Quicksand, the book. I've got Quicksand, the MP3 audio. Quicksand is negativity. This book is about how you get stuck in negativity and then the process of how you get out of the quicksand and stay out of it so you can just go like hell and just accomplish more and more. But you got to get your head right first. That's what the book's all about. That's why I wrote it. I got blood under my fingernails with negativity. It's a more powerful force than people think. They underestimate the power of negativity. So products.tomricciuti.com. There's to close like a beast, the beginning. That's an MP3 audio that right now is the biggest seller. It is just flying off the shelf because people need the confidence it provides. No, excuse me. So go get it. Go invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, why would you expect somebody to invest in you and buy your products? Think about that for a minute. What are you doing to get better? What are you spending your money on bettering yourself or stupid crap that's not going to help you get rich and financially free and be able to do the things you want? I've got online webinars there. You can buy the on-demand workshops and use them for your sales team. I've got new products coming all the time, so make sure you check back. If you're interested in a sales coach, you're looking for somebody to take you to that next level, call me, 330-717-2241. You can email me at tom@tomricciuti.com. Go to dominatelikeabeast.com. You can get a hold of me through there. You can get me on Twitter. You should be following me on Twitter anyway, at Tom Ricciuti. Get in touch with me. Bring me in to do one-on-one training, to talk to your team, to do departmental coaching. This is what I do. If you're a solopreneur or a real small business owner, it doesn't matter. If you are in sales, you need somebody to take you to that next level. That's why I continue. To this day, I have coaches that I work with to keep me on track, to keep me reaching. And that's what you need too. So give me a call, get in contact with me, and let's get you to a whole nother level. Thank you, everybody. Until next episode, stay out of the quicksand and go dominate like a beast.